look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Now here's Markkanen. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Taylor with the rebound. And Portland with the ball. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Trailblazers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. They'll stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Prez. Takes a 3. Tries yet again. And it's good on the way in. Taylor's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen looking it over. Markkanen missing again. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Castro passes to Towns. Misses from close range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Coulibaly with it, defended by George. Taylor inside, working on Collins. Offensive rebound. Here's Coulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, that's a solid pass by Towns. Excellent job spotting and hitting the open man.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Trailblazers, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Towns. And it's Alex Caruso in for Coulibaly. Utah also making some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Shots good by Sensabaugh.
Well, this is something George does a good job of, creating chances for others to score.
Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fires top of the key. A nice shot by George. George has got 5 points so far.
George is a creative shot maker, that time with a little stop and pop.
Tries the spin move. Prez passes to Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Knocked loose. Here's Castro, and he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against Dallas. Outside, Taylor. And Taylor with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Clarkson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Here's Prez. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Portland with their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
They've got the prophet. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Prez. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Taylor in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A shot by the prophet, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Utah shooting their first free throw of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Jazz substitution, number 8, Tyler Kolek.
And the Jazz with possession here. 9-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Portland. Pass to Prez for 3. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
He gets it in there.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Switcher also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in. Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And Utah making a change here. Woods checked in. Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. Just 4 to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Prez, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Lauri Markkanen. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jazz foul. Lauri Markkanen.
The Trailblazers have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. Keontae George comes in for Wiggins. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Down low, here's Taylor. And it's sent back by Kessler. Blocked again. Outside, George. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Taylor's shot, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pools checked in for the Trailblazers. And Utah with a change here, too. Hendricks is checked in. Now, here's Sexton. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Kessler. Now here's George. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Portland grabs the miss. Taylor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's the Prophet. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. The Prophet's got his second bucket tonight.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And it's Taylor finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Karl Anthony Towns.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Ernie, take a look at Portland. They're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Trailblazers.
When you could
Thanks for spending half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. Kessler, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Hendricks, good.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
Here's the Prophet. He has 5. With the drive. And here is Prez.
Jazz foul. Hendricks. First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Hendricks, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Jazz have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts, and the first one at the line is good. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Here are the bars in the action. Let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Kessler. Buries it down low.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Castro passes to Prez. Buries the long-range jumper. Prez has got 18 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Sexton. From downtown, knocks down the 3-ball.
Sexton.
He's got 5.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
Yeah, he was showing some muscle there. Markkanen is so tough to contain at times.
And And the Jazz with some changes. John Collins comes in for Markkanen, and it's Clarkson in for Sexton. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Clarkson passes to Hendricks. That three off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Taylor with the ball. George picks him up. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really good activity there in that pick and roll. Kuzma, a real strong sense for what he needs to do in those sets.
George passes to Collins. Shoots over Kuzma. Taylor with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to the Prophet. And here is Prez. A three-pointer off the mark. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Coulibaly. Jazz trail by 17. Clarkson outside. Collins a screen on Caruso. Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got 8.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still without a basket. And here's George for 3. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the screen. Here's Prez. They get it back. Taylor kicks to Caruso. No good with the triple. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Clarkson. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had some... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Prez. Then it's the Prophet. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Taylor in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Alexander's checked in for Wood. Portland leading by 16. Here's the Prophet. To the middle. Here's Taylor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
It's good from long range. 21 points for Prez.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Clarkson on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. And here's Portland. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to the Prophet. For the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
So it's the Jazz now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And that one's good. Kolek.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Portland?
Here's Castro. Got a piece of it. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. George looking over the floor. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Now, here's George. Here's Hendricks. No good from outside. Here's Coulibaly, defended by George. They set the pick. Prez with the bucket.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's George. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago.
2 minutes.
Here's Prez. Taylor kicks to Prez. Releases from the wing and drills it. Prez has got 8 points here in this quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of postings.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to this storied season one more time.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
Now Taylor, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Prez, good on the triple. Prez has got 32 points in the game.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags I do conquest. Find back then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both like, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need.
Let's wait.
On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Here's the starting group for Portland. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's the Prophet in at the 1 spot. Now Portland with it, and this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Oh, nothing soft about that. Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Trent. 8 points in his last time out. And it's Wagner missing. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner, not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Black's checked in for Anthony. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Trent outside. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Prez. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Black passes to Wagner. Trent outside. Pass to Banchero. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. From the top of the key, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
And Allie, thanks. They set a pick. That's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Banchero outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's the Prophet. Here's Prez. Drills it from deep. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Wagner. 8 points in his last time out. Wagner with a screen. The three from Banchero. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Orlando making some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Trent. Kuzma's checked in for Portland. Caruso comes in for Coulibaly. Magic trail by 9. Up top, Isaac. Wagner outside. Connects on the foul line jumper. Wagner's got his second basket.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Here he goes. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Isaac. Outside Robinson. Back to Isaac. Takes the three. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. And Caro's checked in for Orlando. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. Slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Here's the Prophet, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Prez. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Prez has gotten his third basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's the Prophet. Pass to Prez. The three. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Portland ahead, up by 5. And good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Prez in at the small forward position. Here's Taylor. His last outing, he had 24 points. Kuzma with a screen on Isaac, going inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Magic trail by 10. Here's Black. He's scoreless from deep. And Isaac hits from deep.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Prez. Kuzma with the ball. Here's Prez. Isaac covering. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Prez has got 14. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Kuzma. Banchero outside. Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
Here's the Prophet. Takes it inside. Here's Prez. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Black passes to Caldwell Pope. Got a hand on it. Here's the Prophet to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Banchero. Tight defense on him. Basket counts. 7 points in the game.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Robinson. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Black. Three-pointer. And it's Prez missing. Magic trail by 10. Pass to Anthony. Trent from long range. Buries it from 3. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Trailblazers. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
When I look at Portland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Portland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony outside. From the high post. And he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, you know, Anthony has this in his bag. He's practiced these mid-range looks. You can tell.
The Prophet, the pass to Taylor. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Isaac. Anthony outside. Picked by Carter. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Anthony misses. Trailblazers lead by 8. Here's Taylor. Offensive board. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Connects from downtown.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Carter can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And we finished off one half of play. Portland ahead, up 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at the... And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Magic.
Losing the rebounding battle.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's the Prophet. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Cole Anthony out there with Gary Trent. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Trent, the pass to Anthony. Banchero against Williams. Tipped away. And he lobs it up. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Fourth, Franz Wagner.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Here's Taylor. He's checked by Carter. Taylor's shot is off. And the Magic pushing it up now. Now here's Wagner. He's closely guarded. Banchero finds Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony outside. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 11. Stolen by Carter. Here's Wagner. Softly drops in the floater. Wagner's got his third bucket of the night.
Wagner able to use that strong frame of his to drive past the contact.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Over Williams. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in for Williams.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Banchero. And there's the drive. And it's Portland with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to Coulibaly, inside. Here's Taylor. Here's Prez. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the left wing. Pass to the Prophet. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On the wing, Anthony. Coulibaly defending. Anthony, the pass to Black. Carter with it. Fires from way outside. Kept alive. Anthony. Pass to Black. Second chance shot. And he hits the jumper. Black's got his first bucket in this one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Anthony misses. Portland leading by 13. Here's Prez. It's hauled in by Black.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Beyond the arc. Portland with a rebound. Taylor's for Portland. They've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's the Prophet. Can't get it to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Portland ahead. They lead by 13. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Taylor in at the center position.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Here's the Prophet. Pass to Prez. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Prez has got 22.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Banchero. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Prez has got 6 here in the quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Anthony's checked in for Black.
It's your 407 next team.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. It's deflected.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
There's the drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Robinson. Wagner comes in for Isaac. And it's Trent in for Caldwell Pope.
Carter Jr., Franz Wagner, Gary Trent Jr.
Now here's Trent. Coulibaly defending. Trent against Towns. Clock is at 3. Carter from outside. He drops it from range.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing them get going from there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's Coulibaly. Down low. Here's the Prophet. Blocked! Ooh, poked away. Wagner for 3. Portland with a rebound. Taylor's got his 16th rebound on the night. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Ben Carroll. Here's the Prophet. Here's Taylor. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Taylor. Clock at 6. Up and over Carter. Taylor's shot is off. Magic trail by 16. In transition, the Magic on the run. Trent, the pass to Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drops in the layup for 2.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's the Prophet, and he drives in. Deflected! Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Here's Prez. They grab their own miss. Here's Koulibaly. That three's off the mark. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Trent finds Anthony. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole. That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Bilal Koulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Anthony outside. Carter, a screen on Towns. Back to Anthony. To the middle. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And the free throw, no good. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Inside, here's the Prophet. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. So Portland takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this
talking again, you breaking the code again. I'm on the road.